Guys, it's time for me to leave Kish my world. Time to go. Jackie's there, feeling sad.
I'm not feeling sad.
Oh, you're running away. She's afraid of the camera in the morning, but time to go, guys. Kish my world. Let's start this journey to the unknown, one step at a time. And I have a new hairstyle, if you guys have noticed. Anyways, time to go. Yep. Alright, guys. Hitting the road. A roller coaster of emotions, actually, to be honest. Living on a one-way ticket to the unknown. To pursue this dream of Kish my world, Toppa the morning. Guys, I'm leaving this gloomy place. You can see the weather is so bad, but at least I'll be going to warmer climates, warmer weathers and all that. If you don't know where I'm going, you don't know the tingle, you know. So guys, you know, it's not easy living. I'm living now and I don't even know when I'll be back, if I will be back. So it's a very tough and tricky situation for Kish my world. But all in all, we give thanks. Let me run for my bus. This is my bus. Oh, yeah. Then we continue with the video. So guys, here I am. I made it to the airport, Copenhagen International Airport. Look at how gloomy it is outside, man. It's super gloomy. The flights are packed. You can barely see anything apart from this one flight. Yeah, but that's the beauty. I am leaving Scandinavia and I'm leaving the cold weather for a while, you know. Me, I like warmth and I like good weather, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, but yes, I'll be flying from here and I'll be heading to a lot of noise. The airports usually have a lot of noise, but bear with me. Yes, so I am living here and my first destination is Hungary, Budapest, which is in Hungary. And it's gonna be a quick flight, maybe like 2 hours until I get there. And I'm gonna spend like 1 day there. Then from Budapest, I'm gonna head over to Abu Dhabi. Gonna go and say hi to my sister for like 2 days or something before now I head into Colombo, Sri Lanka. That's the game plan. But I'm excited because, you know, it's the beginning of a new journey, exploring new places, new countries. You know, I haven't been to Sri Lanka before, I haven't been to that tract. Then from there, I'm gonna go into the real Southeast Asia, and it's gonna be an adventure to come. But at the same time, I feel a bit mixed emotions about everything because yeah, I'm at a position where I'm having to make some very tough and difficult decisions. I have left this part of Sweden. Anyway, let me give you a small brief of why this is boy alone. You know, that's what I'm going to label the video. Boy alone, sad goodbye. The thing is, I've always been a very, you know, focused and solo and you know, solo integrated person. I always know what I want, when I want it and how I want it, and I always try and strive for the best to achieve exactly what I want, because I was not brought up in the best of conditions. My upbringing was like where I began life was not so easy. It was tough. And I decided I need to do something about my life. And I remember back in, what was it, 2015 or something, man, I decided, you know what, I've had enough of this life. I was working like a graphic designer and printer, but I was basically just making pocket change, you know, living from paycheck to paycheck. I wouldn't say my life was bad. I wouldn't say that at all. I mean, I had enough to eat and to, you know, to do some luxury activities and pay my rent and everything. But I felt like there's gotta be more to life. There's gotta be more than living in this single space, single room. And man, boy alone, I decided, Kish my world. I packed my bags, booked my flight, and I headed over to a country known as Norway. A place where I did not even know anyone. I did not know the language, I did not know the culture, and I was like, I need to do something. I need to grab, I need to live this life the way I want it. Because I had a dream of having a better life, of having greater days, having possibilities to travel the world and see everything as it goes. And I knew in my country, Kenya, that would have been very, very difficult to achieve. So as a young man, afraid, not knowing what the future holds, I set off and I came to Norway. Even my mom didn't know, my parents didn't know, my siblings didn't know, my friends didn't know. I just booked the one-way ticket and I arrived in Oslo, Norway, 2017 to be more specific. No, 2015. And then I called my mom from Norway and I was like, you know what? First of all, I called a friend of mine and I told him, bro, do you have a fridge? He was like, no, I don't have a fridge. Do you have a microwave? No, I don't have. So I told him, you know what? Go to my mom, tell her to give you my house keys, go to my house and take anything you want for free. So long as you cater for your own transport, like how to transport the things to where you live. And he was shocked. He was like, what? Are you serious? I was like, yeah. Then I called my mom. I told him, you know what? A friend of mine is coming. Please give him the keys to my house. And he's going to take anything he wants because I'm not coming back to this country. And my mom thought I was crazy, Even this guy, he thought I was also crazy. But I had decided, this is it. I have to find a life for myself. I have to make a way for myself. So it happened. I moved into this cold country. I don't know, the weather was very different, super cold. The culture was very different. People not so friendly like how I'm used to the friendly locals in Kenya. The language, I couldn't understand anything. And I started my life and I was like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's give this life a shot. And I started living life. And within 3 months, I had learned the language. Within 6 months, I had gotten myself a job. And within 8 months or something, 8 months to a year, I had already gotten a place to stay, an apartment. And my life was already rolling. But I had to take a step of faith. In 2017, or towards the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, I met a woman in that country. And we fell in love and we decided, you know what, let's start a life. And the only thing is that this woman was not from Norway, but she was from Sweden. Or she was from Norway, but she was living in Sweden. And she was like, you know what, yeah, I think you need to come to Sweden. Again, I didn't know where to start. But I said, you know what, let me leave everything behind and let me come to this new country called Sweden. And boom, I moved here. And again, I started learning again the language. I started learning the new culture and looking for new jobs and everything. And I managed to do it. I managed to learn the language and culture and everything, got the job. And within a year, I had already bought my very first apartment in Europe. And life was looking good. Yeah, of course, life happens. So me and Harvey were not together anymore. We went our separate ways. That was somewhere in last year. Yeah, something like that. And now I am again boy alone. Then I met the lovely Miss Million. And I was living in Stockholm. I was working. My life was stable and everything. Until I discovered something called... Because I had a passion for this travel, but then I discovered something called solo travel. And it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. So before I discovered solo travel, I went into school in Stockholm. And I started to be a dental practitioner, helping people with dental problems and all that. And I graduated from school. studying in Swedish language, and I did it well. And I got my first job. Yeah, and I worked for 1 month, and then Jackie and I had planned a trip to Mexico, and I went to Mexico. And when I came back, the job told me, since you've been away for 3 weeks, and that was in like February or March, so you usually have 25 days of holiday, and you've been away for about 20 days, so you only have 5 days left of holiday in the year. It was the beginning of the year. That did not sit well with me. I know that's what people are used to, but for me, Kish, my world, that is not what I wanted for my life. I wanted something bigger and better. So after I got that notification that my days had only remained 5, I handed in my resignation the next day, and I told them it's been real, but I don't think I can continue working here because I really need my freedom. And it's at this point when I decided to buy my first camera. This was about 2 years ago, and started to film and just document my journey. And then I started becoming more flexible. I could work a bit in a different place, and then I could travel, and that was the course of my life. And Jackie was living way south, and I was living in the middle of Sweden, so we had like a distance relationship. But then after a while, I got the citizenship of this beautiful country called Sweden, and the world opened up to me. I now go to very many different places without needing a visa, because applying for visas was a hectic problem when I was traveling, being treated differently, being denied entry and all these things. But then I got this new opportunity, and yes, I got the passport here. Wait, let me take off my hoodie, it's getting a bit too hot, then we'll continue with the story. Yeah, for those people who wonder how we survive in these cold countries, the indoors are usually very well warmed up, so I can't even have my jacket with me, it becomes too warm. Anyways, I got the passport, and man, it opened up the world to me. I can go almost anywhere in this world. Plus I have a combination of my Kenyan passport plus this passport. It gives me access to almost 140 countries visa free. This beauty here changed my life, and I started traveling more and more. But then I decided, you know what, again, I have to stop everything. I left everything behind and moved down south from Stockholm to Malmo, and I moved in with the lovely Miss Million. And oh boy, what a ride. It's been very nice. First time living with someone again, and it was feeling super nice and awesome. But as life is, things must move on also. I was not feeling 100% content, because my first love has always been the country that accepted me first in Europe, which is Norway. So I'd always planned to move back to Norway, but just because of circumstances, I was like, okay, maybe I'll move. But when I moved down south is when things really hit, where they're supposed to hit. Because now I realized, man, Sweden is not for me. Yeah, it's not for me in the way that I thought. Like it's, for example, the same job I do here, if I was working in Norway, I would get almost 2 times the amount, because they pay really well, and I have the same flexibility. Also, I discovered that's where I have my closest friends and my family. My sister is there, and I just feel like, nah, it's about time to move back there. But remember, Jackie is not from there, so we had a dilemma which has been eating us for the longest while, trying to decide how we can do that, because she's very different. She's not random like me. But we've been discussing it for a while, and here we are. So finally now I have, my first love and my first passion is traveling and seeing the world. and I have gotten to a point where also I'm making something significant from the videos that I produce that can be able to fund more travel. You know, the biggest dilemma in life for people is either you have money but you don't have time, or you have time but you don't have money, or you have money and time but you do not have energy. The first scenario, you have money but no time, is for people who work too much. They earn a lot of money but they can't really travel or go anywhere, you know. They don't have time to do what they want, even if it's not traveling. Maybe they like playing football, golf, soccer, anything, but they're too busy to do that. The second category is like the me when I was in Kenya, where you have nothing to do. You have so much time but you have no money to do anything that you want. So you have a lot of time but no money. The third category is those people who have both time and money, like the people who are retired, who have worked all their lives, but they have they've gotten a retirement scheme, so they have so much money rolling in. I see them here all the time, but they have no energy. They can't go anywhere. They're too old. They don't imagine going on long flights or going to play basketball or football or whatever, come it may. But I have been so gracious now in my life. I'm at a position where I have all three. I can be able to afford my travels comfortably, flights, accommodation, food, leisure activities, you know, all that is possible. I have the time to do that because I'm very flexible with the jobs that I do, even though right now I'm not doing any job actually, because I just quit my two jobs that I was working here in Sweden. I had one job in Sweden and one job in Denmark, but I quit both of them because I'm gonna be gone for God knows how long. Yes, boy alone again. I'm going to Southeast Asia, you know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone for, so I needed to be flexible. So I quit both my jobs. Now again I am jobless, but I have an income from YouTube, so that means I have money to travel and I have time. And of course I have energy. I'm still young. I'm at the peak of my life right now. I have the most energy that I've ever had. So it's a blessing to be in this position. And one thing that I really don't want, I really hate in my life, is to wait till when I'm like 50 or 60 and I have so much regret. Wishing, man, I wish I did this when I was still young. I wish I did this when I still had the energy. Yeah, so that's where the controversy between my life, like my burning desires and my wishes of life are. What am I trying to say in so many words? I'll be gone and I don't know when I'll be back. And even if I'm back, I won't be back. Probably I won't be back in this country. I'll go back to Norway. And it's been difficult. We had a very difficult talk yesterday with the lovely Miss Million. And we have decided to take this time when I am away to think about our lives. You know, to think about what we want, what we desire, because it's not fair for me to push her into maybe what she's not, you know, she doesn't have the heart for, and also for me to do what I don't have the heart for. So we have to think about our journey and our life together. We are not broken up, if that's what you guys are thinking. No, we are still very much together, but we are taking time to think about what the future holds. So that's why I have a roller coaster of emotions as I am making this video. In one side, I'm super excited to be living my dream, man. Look at this. I live for the skies. I live for travel. I live for views like this. Like, this is everything that I desire. I'm not the kind of guy who's looking forward to having like a huge house with, you know, so many kids, a family and all those things. At least not for now. Like, that's not where my mindset is. Actually, I don't think if you guys know me and you've been watching my videos, you know that I don't even want kids, you know. And it's something that I've never wanted since I was very little. I've never had the desire to have kids. So I'm a very different type of person. I just like, I love the freedom. I don't like the responsibility. I don't even know if I have the capability to be a parent, you know. Yeah, so life happens, man. But this is why I have this roller coaster of emotions right now as I'm doing this video, that inshallah everything will be good. I look forward to better days, and if it is to be, it will be. So I'm super excited in one side about this travel journey that I'm about to make, but on the other side I'm also very, very, down, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone, when I'll be back, and what will happen between us, But that being said, wish me luck, guys. I'm in the airport right now, so let's continue on with our journey to the next destination, which is Budapest in Hungary. But I'm gonna be there only for just a few hours, It's not like that's my destination. It's just because it made more sense to stop in Budapest, and then I go to my next destination, and then we head over to the real journey, which will be in Asia. So Kish my world, let's go to Budapest. Yeah, man. Guys, honestly, there's no greater feeling than this. Looking at the aircraft, getting ready to travel and fly and explore new territories. Yalla, let's go. Boarding time. I'm always, as you know, the last person to board. I always make sure I'm the last person to board, so I get a chance to look at the best sitting positions. But that's another trick, a hack that I use. Anyways, it's a bit cold out here. Let me rush in and see you in Budapest. Wish my world. I think it's like too much. Yeah, but
don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just tweet your body, baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
Guys, officially welcome to Hungary. I've just touched down. I need to get a bus ticket, because here there's a bus called 100E. Last time I was here, you needed to get a ticket. Now, I don't know if you can tap and go. It was a long time since I was in this beautiful city. But let's see if you can do tap and go, because it's different times. But this is the bus I'm supposed to take, the 100E. 100E. Excuse me, do you have tap and go? Okay. Okay, touch here. New improvements. Wow. Alright guys, I made it to the city of Budapest. Look at all these birds, man. Birds on the ground. Wow, they're not even afraid of humans. They're just scrambling for food, you know. Oh, and there's like homeless people over here also. Anyway guys, this is Budapest. A lot of homeless people actually, you know. Yeah, but I just arrived here, so it's nice and hot and warm. The weather is amazing, man. I love it. I love it. And my hotel, not actually a hotel, but it's a hostel, is quite in the center of the city. It's like 3 minutes from here. So this is like the city center. As you can see, outside cafes in September, super amazing. And I'm only like 3 minutes away, if you guys can see the maps. So I just need to go there and put my bags and hopefully go and explore and see what this town has to offer again. It's not my first time here. I've been to this place 2 years ago, I think. So you can go and check out my old videos from Budapest. So, but this is just a stopover for this trip. Yeah, when I'm not almost 27,000 subscribers later, you know. Kish my world. Anyways, I love good weather like this and I love the vibes, the place. Let me show you how it looks. Very, very clean and organized. They usually have the best parties here. Last time I was here was pretty affordable to live here. But I don't know, I've heard that the prices have really increased. I might find out, but I'm super hungry for starters, so we'll go and look for something to eat and then just see how it is. I leave tomorrow around the same time, so I have like about 20 hours here, if not 15. Yeah, so we will go and see Wagwan. So let me look for my hostel, where it is. As remember, this is the journey to Asia. I'm just doing some pit stops here and there, just because it's good to explore other places on the way. Yeah, but I'm super excited for the final destination. Already I can feel my blood boiling because I'm out here, you know, on the road again, burning up. Yeah, so this is Budapest. And guys, if you didn't know, Budapest is actually the name of two different places. One side is called Buda and the other side is called Pest. And they are divided by the river, a river called River Danube. How am I going? This way. Yeah. There's a river, we're gonna go and see and check it out, River Danube. It divides one side that is called Buda and one side that is called Pest. Then in the center is the River Danube. Yeah. It's a very beautiful, nice river to go and catch the sunset. So probably we're gonna try and do that or whatever. It's just freestyle, you know, freestyle today. Nothing much planned. Okay, I think I am almost where my accommodation is. I like that it's so dead center. It's just one bus takes you direct to the airport and one bus took me here. Yeah, there it is. I see. It's called Toppa Hostel and Rooms. So let's go and see what Toppa Hostel and Rooms is all about. This is it. Smack in the middle of town. Yeah, and I paid I think like $10 or $15 for this place. Maybe $15, yeah. So it was a pretty good price. But it's even much cheaper where I'm going. Okay, so let's go and check in. Check in 2 p.m. Should I fill this one?
Yeah.
Mother's name. Only mother.
Yeah. More than enough.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you. you going to pay, cash or card?
Sorry?
How are you going to pay, cash or card?
Card, please.
So it is 4,213 forints. It's around 11 euros.
Okay. 10, 11 euros.
Yeah.
I had paid something small from booking or from.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the first part.
Okay.
And the rest one is here.
Yes.
Yours, thank you.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's go check in. We are here in Toppa hostel. It's called Toppa hostel and rooms. So my room is in the first floor, room 104. This is first floor. I'm so confused. I think it's here. Yes, this is 104. 104. This is how the place looks like. It's a big place, yeah? Let's take a quick swing here. 105, private, another private, 106, private. So on the right is private, and the rest is room numbers. Yeah, 109. This is it. So let's go in and see how it looks like in the inside. 104. At least it's only one floor, so I don't have to go up the stairs so much. This is where I'll spend the night tonight before journeying on tomorrow. Okay, it's pretty empty. And I have bed number 4. As you can see, bed number 4. So yes, it's the down bunk. This one. I like the down bunks because also they have like the socket here very close, so I can easily charge my stuff. Yeah. So it looks as if there's only one other person in this room so far, but you never know, more people might check in. Yeah, that is it. And it's pretty spacious, the room here, you know, as you can see. So let's see the view of outside. This is outside. As I told you, it's right in the middle of town, dead center. So this is how it looks. And also up there, you can see there's somebody else in a different hotel smoking some cigarette. You know, that is it. Yes. Yeah. Straight vibes. Okay. So let's go to town and look for food. I'm so super hungry. Oh, guys, Hungary is crazy. I was standing here in the street, you know, trying to find maps on a place to go and eat and stuff like that. Then there's a girl, let me show you. She's over there in front of me, the one in blue walking. She just stopped me and she told me, hey, how are you? Where are you from? This one here walking ahead. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, I don't want her to see me filming her. Then she was like, do you want sex? I'm selling, like for business. So she's like, she's working, you know, in the streets. This is crazy, man. And she's like, let me try, and there she goes. She's just walking and selling herself. It's crazy. And she's like 100 euro for 1 hour. And then, wow, you go to the hotel and do your stuff. That's crazy, man. I've never seen something like that. I'm really shocked, you know. Yeah, but Hungary is, look, there's a lot of people begging in the street. You can see like there's a lot of homeless people. I didn't leave it like this, honestly, when I was here last time. So it's kind of shocked me. Like there is open daylight prostitution like this. There is people who are sleeping and begging on the street. It's crazy, man. Last time I was here was super touristic and very, different. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna look for something to eat. And then one of my friends from Kenya has invited me to go to her house today to make some chapati, and I'm super excited, man. I've been craving chapati for so long, and she said we can meet later, go and make some chapati, and maybe go and see the night out here. So it's gonna be an exciting day here in Hungary, man. So what a nice start. So for now, let me look for a snack. I won't even eat heavy because I have to save myself for the chapatis. I love chapatis, man. Yeah, he's a subscriber from Kish who knows I'm around and decided to give me a treat, so it's gonna be amazing. So big up to you, Lily. We'll see her later. Kish Alright, let's go and explore some more and have something to eat. Welcome to Hungary, guys. Hungary. And this is Budapest. Now I can see ahead of me, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but there is the bridge over there, the very beautiful bridge I was talking about. The one that separates the Buda side from the Pest side. And the river is called River Danube over there. So it's like one side is Buda and another one is Pest. I can't quite remember which side is Buda or which side is Pest. The one I mean is one of the two, but I don't remember. It was a long time I was here. But we're gonna find out by the end of this video, So right now, we are gonna go to the river there and see. It's a very beautiful river. I mean, it's a bit dirty, but I love like the bridges over there, the architecture, the vibes of the place, and just the history, So this is where this city that I'm in, called Budapest, actually got its name. So we're gonna be able to go and maybe ask some local people which side is which. Because I don't remember at all. Yeah, but let's go and see. And you can see the sun is about to set. Such a beautiful background. And remember, man, Budapest is the home of the natural thermal baths. So I'm really tempted to go swim in one of the thermal baths if I have enough time. Probably I'll do it, but it depends, man. It depends. But yeah, look at the beautiful city of Budapest. So nice, so beautiful. And it's red, but I'm still crossing the road, Yeah. Okay, so here we are, officially at the bridge in Budapest. And there's a lot of flags here. Looks like there's a Danish flag also. I don't know why. I see a Danish flag, but let's go closer and see. But guys, this is Budapest, the capital city of Hungary, or as we call it in Swedish, Ungern. Huvudstaden i Ungern. And there was I'm getting warnings from my phone that says there was flooding here in the river Danube a few days ago, or floods. So it seems as if it rained too much some few days ago, but let's go and find out for ourselves. But here I can see the river from a distance over there. You can see it's flowing in the nice direction. People enjoying life, living it up. Wow. This time around I'm staying this side of the bridge. And I remember last time I was in this city, I lived on the other side of the bridge. So the first time I lived in either Buda or Pest, and now I am in Buda or Pest. I still don't know, man. It's a bit confusing. I just know one side is Buda and the other side is Pest. That is it. Yeah, but let's see if somebody can be able to give us the information we need. But first of all, let's admire this beautiful bridge over here. Wow. You can see this is the Danish flag. I don't understand why the Danish flag is here. And then this is the Hungarian flag right in front of it. So maybe the king of Denmark was supposed to be around here or something. But clearly you can see both flags are here represented. And this is the view of the river Danube. This is the river Danube. Very, very beautiful river. And the other side is even much more beautiful. I don't know how we can be able to cross to the other side from here, even if it's allowed. But all over the bridge you can see the Danish flag and the Hungarian flags. They're flying everywhere. So if you know why the Danish flag is flying here, let me know in the comment section below. It would be good to see. Wow. And there, it's another bridge. Last time I was here, man, I did a video and they explained to me exactly what bridges this is. That bridge has a name. This bridge, has a name. This other bridge has a name. But of course, I've forgotten. And I remember I went all the way up to those places. But currently I don't remember. And oh yeah, you can see here, the road is actually flooded. You can see that before, this was a road that cars can pass, or bicycles, but now the water has flown over, so it's not possible for any vehicle to go there. Yeah, that's what they meant by the river has flooded, the river Danube. I hope nobody got hurt in the flooding or inconvenienced. Yeah. Okay. So here we are, guys. I came down in the bottom here so you can see for yourself. The rivers have overflown here, and so there's no way to walk by here. This whole place is flooded. Look at this. There's no access. And as you can see, there's a boat here that actually capsized. This one was supposed to be like a hotel or like a restaurant, I think. Yeah. But now it got too much water, and it's not possible for people to go in there and have their food and drinks. This whole area has been really flooded because it must have rained too much in this area. And there's an artist there trying to recreate what has happened in this place. Yeah, so it's crazy, man. A lot of flooding happened. That's why I was up there, but I came down here to see this place for myself, you know. Wow. There's so much flooding that happened. And this is how the waters look like. As I said, not the cleanest waters, but normally the river is not supposed to come all this way. It's supposed to be like on that boundary over there. But now it's really, really risen up. Yeah, it's definitely crazy.
They ripped it up from down there.
Wow. Whoa, guys, look at the damage that the river has brought. You know, mostly these ones are usually like kind of boats, but they don't move. It's like boat hostels. And I remember clearly last time when I was walking here, like I would walk down here, then there'd be people selling tickets for you to come and take like the boat cruises, like the sunset cruises. But it seems as if it rained so much that there's even no access. People's businesses have to shut down. So they're counting losses now. All these are like restaurants in the water, but right now there's nothing they can do because the river has flooded so much all the way here. So you could go for sightseeing too. I remember I did one tour, very, very nice, all over here in the rivers and back. But now nothing can happen because the floods are just too much. The floods here were way too much. So people are only just counting their losses. No more sightseeing. Nothing is happening. That's crazy, man. Wow. Look at all this. Warning. So that's why even the locals are here and they are, you know, surprised. dear guests, due to high water levels, our programs will not operate between 17th and 22nd. Yeah, they even have a message here saying it can't happen because the water levels are too high. They're so high that they came all the way here. Hey, my friend, this is rain? From the rain? Oh. Wow, it's so much. Is this Buddha or is it Pest?
Pest.
This is Pest.
Pest.
Okay, Buddha is there, yeah? Okay. Okay, so Buddha is there and this is Pest. And here has become catastrophic, man. Catastrophic. Yeah. I feel sorry for them, you know. They're kind of missing out on business, but Mother Nature. You can see here before. Here now the road is closed, but before you could actually come through here and walk all the way in this beautiful place, see the castle, you know, the royal Hungarian castle was on the right somewhere, but now there's no access at all. It's become a total disaster. All these places are closed. No way to access them anymore. Yeah. Mother Nature, global warming. Anything can go. That is it. So guys, unfortunately, you can see the damage that was brought about by the water levels, the rising water levels. So today we are not going to be able to take the sunset cruise like we did last time, but you can watch the video from last time. I'm going to link it down here below or here somewhere so that you can be able to watch how beautiful it was. Actually, you can actually see the very beautiful sunset. You get to see the both sides of Buddha and Pest. You get to see, you know, the bridges and the King's Palace and everything that was around here. But now it's not possible to do it, but at least I've already done it, so you guys can just watch the previous video and then continue on from there. So for now, maybe we should go to swim in the thermal baths because I still have a couple of hours left before I meet my friend Lily. So maybe I can go and swim for like 2 or 3 hours and then we meet up with her and then make some local food from Kenya. Then that's where we'll end our video for the day. Yes, remember I'm still on the road to Sri Lanka. Yes, step by step, going while seeing and enjoying the beautiful views of this wonderful world of ours. So, Kish Mawal. Let's see you in the next scene.